welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm creating this makeup look using my new REFY products. Some of them I've used before, but some of them I've never even seen before, so it's a really honest review. Overall, I love the look, and yeah, I was really excited to do this one, so I hope you like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and please subscribe for more. Thanks. Guys, okay, so let's get into it. I've prepped my skin with the Skin and Me Light Moisturiser. I know you can't really like buy that, but you basically do the tests, and I just put that I have oily skin. And I think I said like my main concern was enlarged pores or something. So anyway, they prescribed the light moisturiser for me, and it is actually really nice. And then I'm just putting the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer on, which I absolutely swear by. I just put it in my T-zone, and it's very nice. Then I'm going to go straight in with foundation. So today I'm using the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. And it's the one, if you've watched my videos, this is the one that I say like isn't quite as strong coverage. And it's a bit more glowy and natural. It's very nice, but for me with oily skin, I can't wear this all day. It just doesn't stay that well for me. But for today, it'll be fine. So I need you to let me know whether when I do these makeup videos, like if you've been watching them, would you prefer me to just, I might have asked this before, but would you prefer me to just like chat and not about dating stuff? Because I feel like every video I do, I end up talking about dating stuff, because obviously I love it and I've got my podcast and it's just kind of what I do and what I'm used to. But obviously I feel like I've had a few messages lately from people literally, even though they found me like through a dating video or whatever, they're asking me for just makeup tips. I'm like, maybe some people just want makeup and they don't want to hear me like ramble on about some girl that got cheated on, or I don't know, you know, whatever I talk about. So please let me know. For this one I'm literally just gonna do the makeup and ramble probably a bit still, but like not about dating talk. So yeah, it is December and I'm like officially in Christmas mode. Like there is no stopping me. I mean, I've said this like on my podcast before, but I am moving at some point. It's meant to be today. Basically my boyfriend Matt has sold the flat, and if you've ever sold a property, you'll know that it's not as straightforward. It's not like when you rent and you have a date and you move out by that date. It's all over the place. We get told it might complete today, and we're like, okay, when have we got to move out by? I don't know. I'm honestly praying that we get to stay here in December, because I am desperate to trim up. I'm desperate to get the Christmas trimmings out, the Christmas tree up. So yeah, I'm just like praying for a date that I know I can move out, preferably in the new year or at the end of this month, so that I can actually trim up. But anyway, I got my nails done. I, for the first time ever, went for brown and sparkly instead of red, because I just love the sparkle. Came in, maybe I would say 20 minutes later, cleaned the kitchen, banged my nail. Fully chipped. I've got to go back at 5. Okay, again, luckily she's only down the road. Anyway, I'm getting majorly sidetracked. So I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me. For a night out, I recommend the Nars Creamy Concealer, this one. But for today, I'm just going to use this, because honestly, it is really good. And yeah, I'm just at home today. I'm going to do some filming. So I think for now, this will be fine. I'm actually getting on well with it. I think it's nice. And then I'm just putting this on with my fingers. I kind of mix between fingers on like places that I actually need coverage, like I'm a little bit spotty, so that like it really stays on my skin, and then I just kind of do the beauty blender after. Okay, I have been so excited to do this video. So I've used REFY products before. I always use the cream bronzer, but I thought I'd try out some other products, and I got in the Black Friday sale, so I got 20% off, and then they sent me this little like surprise gift. I was shook when I opened this. Is this not the cutest little thing? Obsessed. And inside it is a mini gloss what is it, gloss highlighter. And it looks like you can use it on your face, but I also feel like it would be amazing on your body. So it's teeny tiny, and again, like the cutest thing I've ever seen. And oh my god, it's so good. I haven't used it yet, but I am excited. Oh my god. Literally these lights are so bright I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, it looks like I'm gonna have to use all of this now because I will not be wasting any from this teeny tiny tube. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that for later. Anyway, needless to say, I've been excited. So I've already done my brows, and I'm gonna try out, because this is just another REFY product I got before and I thought I'd just show you guys. This is the gel. I don't use it because I never stick my eyebrows up, but I thought for today, to fit in with the theme, I would use it. I have already painted my brows, but it's fine. It is really good, it does stay up. What I will say is, for me anyway, it kind of goes like a little bit flaky as the day goes on. Like, you can sometimes, obviously it's white, and I feel like sometimes you can see it. Kind of goes a bit crusty as the day goes on. I mean, I'm not going to be the best at it because I don't stick my brows up. It just doesn't suit me. But, I mean, you can see that it works pretty good. But I just like, I do this. I do find it's really good for shaping them, and it does keep them in that place, like the same place all day. So I'm just going to shape them up, and then you get the two different brushes here. So there's like the comb and like the thicker brushes. I'm just going to like tidy it up here. And then I'm just going to fill in with my eyebrow pencil. So this is the Maybelline Express Brow. This is like the 5th one I've bought now, maybe. I think I'm going to stick with it. It's like £9 or something. It's really cheap. And I find it really good, honestly. It stays. It's a really good colour match for me. This is the medium brown. I'm just going to fill in all the bits. And then I bring the eyebrow like in line with the end of my eye here. And then I always measure from my nose, because this eyebrow's a little bit shorter than this one. My eyebrows are honestly awful, which is why I always paint them before coming on, or fill them. So I always do this to draw on both sides, to make sure that they are starting at the same place. There you go. And what I will say about this gel is that I can feel it on my eyebrows. So, I don't know, honestly it's not for me. This is like the one I bought and I wouldn't be rebuying. But I think like if you like the sticky up brow look, then it's good. Like, it does stay, so that's pretty much what you need it for. Then I'm going to contour. I've got the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This is in the shade Cool Almond. And I'm just put a little bit on my cheekbones at like the highest point. I don't go too low. A little bit on my forehead and on my nose. And then I just blend that in, but blend in upwards with a brush. I'm excited actually this weekend. My friend's coming up. It's Abby. She's on my videos on Instagram, on YouTube. She's on my channel. I think the episode's called Single Struggles, and she's going to come up and we're going ice skating. We've got some Christmas plans, but we're going to record a YouTube video and an episode. And I'm going to help her set up her hinge, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming next week. Obviously I'll advertise on my Instagram when it's out, but if you subscribe then you'll get a notification whenever I put a new video up. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I need to get the girl a Christmas date, like, desperately. Okay, so let's go in. So this is the cream bronzer, and I get in the sand colour. And I'm actually going to use this on my eyes today as well. I thought I would do like quite a bronzy, natural look with using all the REFY products. Oh my god, they're so hard to get out of the packaging. If any of you follow me on TikTok, right, I unboxed them on there. I had to rip open one box, not like on TikTok when you're against the clock. I was ripping the stuff open, and I don't do that because I have like low grade OCD, and like ripping boxes and stuff like bothers me, but they're quite stiff. Okay, oh my god, I love a new bronzer. Like, this is the stuff that gets me just, like, is there anything nicer to see than that? I'm literally gonna have to put this on my Instagram. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Peaches and Cream brush. This is the PC18. It's really nice and soft, and it's really good for like blusher and blending. This really nice brush. And then I'm just gonna put it in the arch of my eye. I think this, as far as the bronzer goes, is like really glowy as well. Like it gives a really, really nice glow, and it's very natural. Like, can you see that already? Okay, that looks nice and it's like natural and dewy, but I thought it would be dark enough for me, and it's not, so I'm gonna have to go in with eyeshadow. Okay, so obviously we're going with my favourite palette of all time, the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Been using it for years. It's in every single one of my videos. I apologise, but I'm obsessed with it. What colour should I go for? I'm gonna go for the Cayenne colour. So it's a matte colour and it's a little bit darker, so like on a darker scale, because I feel like that's what I was going for. It's like a darker, accentuated arch here. Okay, here we go. This is actually quite dark, so I'm gonna start on the outer corner of my eye and then put in the arch. It is so dark these days. It's literally like not late at all, middle of the day, and all the lights are on. It's dark. I know it happens every year, but I'm like, the gal needs to film my makeup look, and I just have some natural light, please. Oh, okay, that's so much nicer. That is actually like what I needed. I basically just want to always elongate here. So whenever I wear eyeshadow, I bring it right out to like the edge of my eye and underneath my eyebrow. And I'm actually just going to leave it at that and do one colour, which I never do, but I'm thinking that illuminator is going to look really nice in the centre, I hope. Where I've put the bronzer on underneath, it's actually made it really easy to blend everything. It's kind of made this eyeshadow feel very cream based, which is nice. And then I am going in with this gloss illuminator. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. And I'm going to put this on the centre of my eyes. Let me zoom in. Oh my god. It is so nice. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. It hasn't gone like shiny, like glittery. It's gone wet, like it looks wet, like proper glossy. Oh, that's lush. Absolutely love that. Love it. This is gonna look so nice like here and on your decolletage. I don't know why I said that. That's a bit brave of me. You know, like your collarbones here. Oh my god. That is so nice. Can you see? It just made it look wet. You know, it's given Hailey Bieber vibes. It's given Hailey Bieber, glossy skin. None of my skin's as clear as hers. But that's what this is given. And I'm obsessed with it. Okay, next I am going to do a wing today. Even though I feel like this would be nice just with a pencil kind of flick. But I'm going to go all in and use, like, do a proper cat eye. So I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Liner. Again, this is something I've been using for a long time and I find it works really well. One thing that I can't wait about moving, and does that sentence even make sense? I guess one thing I can't wait about the new place is that I'll be able to film somewhere that is not on a main road. I can only apologise for the noises of the cars. It happens when I record my podcast, when I record a video. It drives me insane, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. And I'm just so excited for moving and having like a separate room to film in and that's quiet. Now, I don't know if it's because I've tanned my face or not, but I kind of feel like I probably could have gone with a shade darker here because it's not giving me like much difference or definition in my face. But I always use the sand colour, and also it's winter so I should be paler than usual, but I have got fake tan on, so it must be that. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that Bobby brown to just make it like a little bit more defined. And now with that, I've brought it underneath a little bit, and I'm just going to actually drag it all the way down to here, so that it like really gives me that defined cheekbone. Okay, I'm curling my eyelashes. If this is your first video that you're seeing, then yeah, I do heat up my eyelash curlers, and honestly, I got ready the other morning and I didn't use them, and the difference is insane. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how anybody goes on their day-to-day life and makeup routine without heating up their eyelash curler, honestly, because it makes my eyes look completely different. So usually I use the hairdryer, but straighteners is fine as well, and you just clip them in. Just be careful, make sure that the metal and the metal don't touch, because it will snap your eyelashes off, and make sure they're not too hot when you put them on your eyes. That's my little warnings. I'm always paranoid that somebody's going to message me saying they burnt their eyes. But I just love like a big eyelash look. Like, I clamp these bad boys up. Like, clamp. I'm pulsating. I hold it for ages. Like, I need them big. I actually forgot that I've bought a sponge as well. So I'm going to try that. Although, do you know what? I'm sad to dirty it. Like a white sponge. It looks so nice, but this is never going to be the same again after today. It's never going to go back to this. And it makes me sad. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, that is making my eyelids quite sticky though. That gloss illuminator. It's like taking off my eyeliner, which is annoying. So I think, note to self, obviously this is the first time I'm using it, put that gloss on your eyes after you've done all this, because it's just going to take off your eyeliner for sure. So sorry about that, but live and learn, you know, live and learn through me. Okay, so with the eyelashes, I like to leave them like that as long as possible. Don't put mascara on them because it makes them droop. So I'm just going to do the concealer under my eyes now. A little bit at the front, a little bit underneath the flick. And now let's go in with this. I'm just going to go and dampen it. Oh, that just makes me so sad. When I was younger, I used to buy new makeup and keep it all in the box for ages. And every single day I would open the box, pull the makeup out, put it back in the box and put it away. Like, it's definitely, it must be an OCD thing, but yeah, this upsets me. Okay, that's doing nothing for me under the eye, I'll be honest. I'll come back to it when I'm using my face, but under the eye, for me, that's too harsh. Like, I feel like it's just taken all the product straight off. So I'm going to go back in, I'm going to use my fingers. I mean, to be fair, this concealer under the eye is nowhere near as good as the Nars one. It's really good for the face, but I don't feel like it's as good for under eye. I'm just bringing it down over these smile lines, which is my new pet hate. Right, you know what? I feel like the circles are too bad today, and I'm just going to go in with the Nars. So this is the Nars Creamy Concealer in Custard. My absolute go-to favourite. And it's just a thicker consistency to that Maybelline one. Like a much thicker consistency actually. And yeah, it's just nicer. And today I need it. I don't know why. I feel tired, but my eyes are tired for sure. Okay, let me try this again. No, that's too harsh for me for under the eyes. I think I'm just going to use it for my face, but I feel like it's taking off the product. This one doesn't do that. It feels very light. But that's like kind of why I use my fingers for under my eyes, because I need the product to stay there. Okay, now I'm going to bake. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Again, my favourite, I use it all the time. So I just put it up and put a little bit in the lid. And I'm going to go back to this because your gal's determined, because she's just bought it. Maybe it'll be good for baking, because obviously with eye, just putting product on picks the product up very well. Non-surprisingly, means I picked up all my concealer as well. Okay, now that's nice. That's nice. I think I found my use for it. I feel like it's going to be a baking sponge, because obviously it's so neat as well, whereas when I bake with this, it gets a little bit messy, I guess, everywhere. Okay, I'm happy. Now I feel like it wouldn't have got so dirty if I knew I was just going to use it to bake, but never mind. Yeah, it's actually really, really nice to bake, because you can be really precise with it, and it picks up the powder really, really well. So when I bake, I now, again, this is a new addition since I hit my 30s, bake the smile lines and here. Now, to be fair, it could be worse. It could be worse. Each year of life is a blessing. But the smile lines, like, why? I just don't know what to do about them. I'm sure I mention it in every video. I'm like, is there anyone got any tips? And I smile a lot and I laugh a lot, and look, it's better than frown lines. But at least with frown lines, I could get them Botoxed up. I don't want Botox here. I just think it just scares me to have any work done here because it's your mouth. Anyway, so this is my all-time favourite mascara, Maybelline Sky High. What is it, my all-time? That was a bit of a bold statement. Definitely my favourite at the minute. My secret or tip, whatever, with mascara is the first layer you go with a dry mascara with a good brush. So this is my favourite brush. The mascara's old, there's hardly any left. And that's going to be my first coat on these lashes. And you're going to go from root to tip, wiggle it, make sure it gets everywhere. And this is your first coat. You start with a drier one, basically going from the root to really get it up, you know, as long as possible. And then, like, as we layer it, we really only end up layering on the top, like the tips of the eyelashes with wet mascara. Otherwise, the weight and the wetness will drag the eyelashes back down. Honestly, I think I like did this in one of my earlier videos, like me doing my eye makeup. I feel like there's a science behind it. I'm very into it. I'm just going to colour this in a bit because I think it looks quite harsh. Okay, next up, I'm putting more of this on, guys. Like, I use this all the time, so I'm very surprised I'm having this issue. Although, to be fair, now I've baked, I see the colour difference more. It must be because I've literally just freshly tanned my face. Has to be the reason. It is really glowy though. It's a really, really nice bronzer. I love this one and the Chanel one. Obviously the Chanel one's more expensive. But I just love a liquid bronzer. I haven't used a powder bronzer for a really long time, actually. I'm tempted to just buy one to like mix it up a little bit, but I just love cream products at the minute. I think it's really nice and it's in at the minute to have like dewy, natural looking skin. And I just don't feel like this is defining me enough. I kind of feel like it's a very similar colour to the rest of my makeup, so I just want to be defined there. Okay, new product which I haven't used and I was most excited to use. Although in my rush of unpacking it or unboxing it for TikTok, the corner of a box went in and put a hole in it. Like, how upsetting is that? I don't know if you can see. Upsetting, especially for me. But yeah, my concern was, when I unboxed this, was that it looked tiny. And I said on my TikTok, I was like, this looks like an eyeshadow palette to me. Like, how long is this going to last me, realistically? But my friend messaged me and she was like, I've got it, it's lasted me ages, I absolutely love it. Like, it's a really good product. So that got me excited, and it's not expensive. I think with the discount it was like £11 or something. So fair enough. I've gone for the shade Malaya, which is the shade I've seen on Instagram that like lots of people are using. And it's kind of like a dark rosy pink, which is different for me because lots of the ones I go for are either very light pink or like an orangey colour. So, I mean, it's tiny though. It is tiny. Like, look at this. I can't even swirl my brush around. Although I do feel like that's a lot on there, actually. I feel like the consistency is good. The pigment is really good. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That is really warm. It's not too pink, which I was concerned about, because I'm more of like a warm sort of orangey bronzy look. Oh, that's so nice, and it's giving me a glow. Can you see? That's just like the natural glow from the two products. Lush. Really don't need much. Now it makes sense why it's so small. I take back everything I said about the size. Lush, absolutely lush. Really nice. And I'm just dabbing this in like lightly, like hold the brush right at the top so you don't go too heavy with it. Oh my god, love that. I'm bringing it into my cheeks a little bit, and then I'm going to bring it across the bridge of my nose, so it's like very sun-kissed looking. Yeah, I love it. So nice. Wow, that's good. This is a really good buy. Like, it literally looks unused, and that's on. Then I'm just going to blend it all with, and then I'm going back in with the translucent powder, and I use this Huda Beauty brush, and I'm just using the like non-shaped end. You can bake with this end, but again I found it like a little bit harsh for me, so I don't really use it that much, to be honest, but I use this side. I'm dipping a little bit of powder in to brush away this, and basically just blend it, but like really lightly. Like, I'm almost like not even brushing, and I'm just dabbing it, because obviously we don't want to brush all the product away. We're just kind of trying to blend it all in. And then again on these smile lines and on my chin, and then on my forehead, which is like glowing. I don't know if you can see it. I'm looking at it, I'm like, why must I have this big shiny forehead? Okay, here we go. This powder though is a game changer. Like, I honestly can't ever see me using another powder. I mean, I've got my drugstore review video, and I use the Maybelline one for work, but that's purely because the Laura Mercier is expensive, and I don't need to look like flawless like with this expensive makeup on to go to work. Not that I look flawless with it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I made just some changes for the sake of my finances, really. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the second round mascara. So this is the Lash Sensational again by Maybelline. Sorry, like, I'm going to try not to repeat myself, but every video you'll see, the first time I used this, I loved it. As time's gone on, I just can't get on board with this brush. I feel like it gets all over my eyes. I can't handle it, so I'm using this brush, which is my absolute favourite, instead. So I'm just putting the mascara on there. I just work better with a thin, straight brush. Okay, and now when we layer, we're really just going to do like from the middle to the top. I don't put wet mascara on the root. I ran out of the Revitalash. Well, I think I mentioned this as well. I basically left it in a hotel, and the difference in my eyelashes without it is crazy. Like, I really, really need to get a new one, because other than the length, it just makes them really thick as well. It's so good. And oh, like, I know my eyelashes are now short, but when I put those on, like when I use the Revitalash, it's a game changer. It really is. It is addictive though, because now I look at my eyelashes and I'm like, they're not as good as they once were with that. Okay, so now for under the eye, going back in with this and a smaller brush, and I'm going to use the Cayenne again, because I fancy just like quite a simple eye makeup look today. And then I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury kohl pencil, and I'm just putting this under the eye because when like I curl my eyelashes, obviously I curl them like quite intensely up, I don't like seeing any like skin or any split, so this just ties the whole look together. Okay, and then with mascara, again I'm using the dryer brush for the bottom lashes. And then for lips, I'm going obviously with my favourite, the Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Liner. I just honestly don't even want to try a new one. I just don't. I say I can't get on board with the new one. Have I tried a new one really? No, because I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my go-to. I have run out of my Morphe lipstick. I will show you how much is left now. It's decreasing by the second. I cannot get it anyway. It's sold out everywhere I go, and I don't know what to do because it's my favourite lip colour, and soon I'm literally not going to have any lipstick to wear. I don't ration it because I just feel like I need it every day. It's a sad state of affairs. So yeah, I overline at the top and then keep to the line here and then overline at the bottom here. And then I've actually brought it right down into my lips, so I don't have to use much of this lipstick because is there even any left? Guys, is the Morphe commit? No, if you find it somewhere, please tell me. I've gone in person to Selfridges, I've gone on Morphe website, I've gone on ASOS, I've gone on everywhere that I know that stocks it, and it's not there. This is MAC Peach Stock, which is a lighter nude. And it's very creamy, and I just put this in the centre. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, again just in the centre. Literally just like the tiniest bit. Such a nice combo. Okay, now I'm going to just try this as a highlighter. Again, just putting a little bit on with my finger. And I'm going to put it on my cheeks. I mean, you really don't need much of this, like at all. I'm just going to dab it and then use this brush to blend it in. Oh my god, so glowy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, you don't need much. I've definitely wasted way too much there because you don't need hardly any. So that's sad. What am I going to do with that now? Like, this is plenty, I can already tell. Wow. Can you see that? I know you can. I know you can. Oh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. I would say that's different to a highlighter. Like, I would never put that like you on my lips. It's not like a gold shimmer. It literally looks like my skin is just like glowing, which is like so nice and natural, and it's definitely very different to any other highlighter I've got, even my liquid ones, like my Iconic London one. This is just like glossy. I mean, it's literally called a gloss illuminator, and that's what it is, like on my eyes as well. Although, would I recommend putting it on my eyes with anything else? No. I think if you're going to use that on your eyes, literally just use that, because where I've put the bronzer on my eyes and the eyeshadow and then that, it's making it like crease, which I never get. It's obviously from these products. So my review of the gloss highlighter, put it on your eyes because I think it looks divine, but don't use eyeliner with it. Don't try and put anything else on with it. Just use that. That's what I would say. It's also going to look so nice on a body. Like, If I wore a vest or something, I would test it for you, but I'll do another video where I put it on like my collarbones and stuff, because I think it would look really nice on skin for a night out. Definitely yes to that. Definitely yes to this, like I love it. I feel like now that I've put my concealer and stuff on, then you can see that it's like a little bit more defined. But I love the product, and again, it's glowy and I love the consistency. Definitely yes to this, the Malaya. That's probably the one that surprised me most, because when I saw it, I was like quite disappointed, but I mean, you saw how much I put on, and I actually love it on me, and that's definitely going to be like a staple for me. I already know it. And then this, big fat no. Sorry. I mean, it's good for baking, but would I like rush to buy it to bake? No, I don't think a beauty blender to bake is that important. And then this, I mean, I can't really give an unbiased review on this because I don't stick with my brows up. I'm sure it's good if you like sticking your brows up. So yeah, that's my REFY review. Thank you so much for watching. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and what you want to see, and please subscribe for more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.